hungry for knowing more about God. But I didn't even own a Bible. I didn't know what kind of Bible to buy. I remember going into a Christian bookstore, and there were so many Bibles. I was completely intimidated and ashamed. I was too embarrassed to even ask how to buy a Bible. And so I just walked out. But mysteriously, a Bible showed up at my doorstep in a brown paper bag. This very Bible. And it was in my favorite color. Everything in my apartment was mauve. So I knew it must be from someone who knew me. And I asked everyone I knew if they had dropped a Bible at my door. And nobody knew where it came from. I thought it might be from my grandmother. She had Alzheimer's, and I thought maybe she forgot she had somebody put it there. But I kind of just left it at that. But I was really glad to have it. Over a period of time, I started getting more involved in this little church. And I began attending a women's group. We were supposed to get together and follow a format, but we never really did. We just ended up talking about our lives, and they gave me the opportunity to share details of my life. And it was really an emotional time. And I began to see sin that I never really even knew I had. And this began the process of repentance and asking Jesus to forgive me. These ladies encouraged me, and they prayed for me, but they never judged me or told me that I needed to get out of my band. They loved me just the way I was. And there were nights when I showed up at this women's group. This is going to be hard to believe, but I would show up at church with rollers in my hair and all my makeup on. I'd leave the church by 8:30, and I'd be on stage at the nightclub at 9 o'clock. I can't imagine what they must have been thinking.